Hello, Internet. Okay, I'm going to start off my webcast tonight talking about just one or two issues. One of the issues is respecting each other. Now, this is more for my gay brothers and sisters for this specific portion of the conversation, because what I'm talking about is I chose to live my life in a different fashion than some are choosing to live theirs. And when I say that, I'm not talking about choosing to be gay, because we all know that we were born that way. Um, but what I'm talking about is my partner and I live in the suburbs, have a beautiful little boy who just makes life worth living for me. He is a wonderful, wonderful little angel, and he's just a gift. I mean, there's no other way around it. He is a gift. Well, I get a lot of comments from people who say, "Oh, I can't do this," or "How do you do that with children?" Well, there were times that I went to the bars and I partied, and there are times that I look back on it and think, "Oh, I'd love to be able to do that again." But there's also the time that I watch him do something simple like just walk across the room, or when he looks at me and he's for no reason and says, "Poppy, I love you," I truly understand what love is. I loved my parents loved me. I love my brother and my sister, and I love my partner Bill. And my partner Bill was a strong love because that was a love I chose, because I made a commitment to him, and I do love him. And when we had our child, the the feeling is just not something that you can explain. It is that of wonderment, watching life again through his eyes. Now, I do not put anybody down because of their lifestyle. If you want to go out and party and play and whatever, sleep with everybody you want to sleep with, um, as long as you're not hurting anyone, as long as you're taking care of yourself, and as long as no one else has any uh, false ideas that you may be trying to in some way make a life with them that you really have no intention of doing. Um, I'm not the prettiest man in the world. I'm getting older. I am 40. Still younger than a couple of my friends, so no smart cracks or postings, pictures. Have lots of pictures. Believe me, imagine this. Picture here, picture here, picture here, subtitle, Howard being chased by a bee, bee chasing Howard, clothes flying everywhere, those kind of things. So let's not get into it. It'd be ugly, and that was just a small disclaimer, because no one, really likes to get sued. But life has actually been wonderful when it comes to my child. Would I have more? Yes. I would have as many as I could afford to have comfortably. Well, even if it wasn't comfortably, as long as I could give them everything they needed, I would love to have a little girl. Robert, he's a little boy. He's a slob with his clothes. I put something on him, and by the time we get to the car, I have to change his clothes. We go outside. I say, "Oh, Robert, don't get in the dirt." Next thing I know, there's a dust cloud, and Pigpen from the Peanuts gang is just roaming across my yard, and it is my child. So I have to keep an eye on him. But to have a little girl, I think would be cool, to be able to dress her up and frilly outfits and those types of things. But then later on in life, she'd get stupid. She'd want to be able to do things like, date or talk to other people or something, and it's like, you're 45 years old, you're not old enough to do that yet. You have to wait until Poppy dies. Now, when that happens, all bets are off. You go for it. Have fun. What I'm going to try to do is actually do a couple of these each week to let you know with what issues that are going on, and there are actual issues. I'm actually getting more comfortable with the camera now and with some editing software, so I don't want to go into any of the major issues until I get this straightened out. But just think, Birmingham, the dirt's going to come out. Wigs are going to fly off. Oh, it's going to be Gamergeddon, because it's coming. It's coming. I'm going to release the full wrath of the Wicked Witch of the South. But you all have a good night. And to Zach, hope you made it out of Orlando. And be good to each other. You know, nobody else is going to be good to us. Let's be good to each other.